Hey, good afternoon. Russell of Hotels going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. I do these daily check-ins daily. Today is Wednesday. No, today is Hump Day. So happy Hump Day to everybody. It's Wednesday, December 6th, 2023. Countdown to Christmas, I guess. I guess that's what we're doing right now, right? So hope you guys are well. Let me turn on the chat here. Let me make sure the comment section is open. So if you want to make comments, feel free to make comments. That's good. We like that. We appreciate it. It's all about that and engagement, encouragement. Encouraging me to continue to do this and engage for you guys, right? So you guys can engage with me. You can ask questions and do whatever you want to do, and I'll make sure I post them on real time. I'll post them on the screen so that you actually can see them, or the whole world could see your comments or your questions or whatever the case may be. But anyway, once again, happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining this daily check-in. Like I said, I do this at least 4 days a week around noontime. I like to call them nooners, right? But yeah, I try to do it around noontime, and I'm right on time today, right? So, and I always have a topic, right? Some type of agenda, and everything is always, most of the times, is prompted by something that I have received. Everything's about my experiences, right? So every now and then I come up with something, and I like, man, why they do this? Let me talk about that, that kind of thing. So, and today is no exception. So I happen to be getting helping, I go through my emails every day, like everyone goes through emails. And I get a lot of emails from, our hotel partners or CVB partners and things like that, right? So today, let me just tell you what the daily check-ins about. And these daily check-ins are daily, yeah, they don't have to be that long, right? I kind of draw them out every now and then just because. But yeah, the topic for today is boom, how to build a relationship with a potential client. Okay. So this is for my sales peeps, right? So my hotel sales peeps, my CVB sales peeps, I came from sales, right? So I was a director of sales and marketing for many years at several hotels in the Los Angeles area. But you guys all know I've been to 14 different hotels and started as a housekeeping manager years ago, right? So kind of worked my way up to sales, and then became a director of sales and marketing, and then became a general manager, and then ended my career, or at least ended my career on property as a director of sales and marketing, right? Because the whole GM thing was not for me, right? So, you got to know what you're good at, right? Always know what you're good at. But anyway, one thing that I was good at is, building relationships with potential clients, or keeping or maintaining those relationships with your current clients. And sometimes I think we've fallen off, or we missing the boat, or we're not paying attention to what the heck's going on, and we're just trying to take the easy way out, and we don't want to do the work, right? So what does that all mean, Russell? What are you saying? Okay, well, this is a letter that I received, well, an email, okay, just an email note, right, that I received this morning. And it said, "Hi, Russell. The 2023 event season is in full swing, and holiday parties are almost here. I'm reaching out to you on behalf of XYZ Hotel. I don't want to tell the name of the hotel. I'm reaching out to you on behalf of XYZ Hotel. Our goal is to foster strong connections within the local community for events. Do you have any upcoming events or parties planned for Q1 2024? Question. If so, I would love to work with you. Thank you, on behalf of someone else." I'm like, huh? I had to read it like 10 times. I'm like, maybe I missed something. It's a short note. It's a short email, which is fine. It's short, because if it was longer, then I would really be ticked off. But this is the thing. Why are we sending things kind of blindly? This person, or this particular hotel, I've never worked with before, so I don't know anything about them. And just by how they formulated the letter, they don't know anything about me or what I do, right? So why wouldn't they ask questions first? Why don't we kind of um, vet me out first? Maybe I'm not the right person for them. Maybe I'm not. Maybe the events that I do are not suitable for their hotel. Where is their hotel? They said local, and this hotel is not located locally. I'm in LA. It's in another state. So what do you mean? What are you saying? So that got me to say, got me to start thinking. I'm like, how should we build a relationship with a potential client? And I appreciate people sending me emails and things like that, but send the emails that to show me that you know who the heck I am, or maybe the type of business that I have. Or explain who you are and what you do, what's your role, where your hotel is, what do you guys specialize in, what are you located near? So that those are things that I'm like, wow, okay. That's why I say we're missing the boat on some things. So let me just go to, hold on one second. Did I mention that we're live on LinkedIn and live on YouTube? So make sure you follow me. Give me a follow, give me a like, whatever, whatever. You don't have to, but give me a follow at least. And subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you would. I would appreciate you. So, okay, so building client relationships. Okay, so that leads into, okay, so the question of the day is how to build a relationship with a potential client. And I have about 10 of these things, right? Of course, I got 10, right? So, and they're going to be real quick. Number one, research the client. Research the client. Before reaching out, thoroughly research the potential client. Understand their business specific needs. Let me back up. I'm stuttering and stammering. Hold on one second. Before reaching out, thoroughly research the potential client. Understand their business specific needs and any previous interactions they may have had with your hotel or competitors. That sounds pretty good. This information will help you tailor your approach. So know who the heck you're reaching out to. Have I done business with your hotel before? Have I done business with your competition? How do you even find me? You know what I mean? Those are questions that I ask when I actually have a conversation with someone. I'll say, hey, how did you find me? How did you know I did hotel site selection? How do you know these things about me? Just ask them and they'll tell you, well, I follow you on LinkedIn. Okay, all right. Well, at least I know that they have an understanding of what I do, right? But for someone just to blindly just send you a letter via email or a note via email and you don't know anything about them, they don't know anything about you, and it's obvious, when you read the letter, it's obvious they know nothing about me. And for whatever reason, they're not telling me anything about them. Number two, personalized outreach. Craft a personalized and compelling message when reaching out. Reference specific details about the client's business or previous interactions to demonstrate that you've done your homework and are genuinely interested in their needs. Yeah, show me that you're interested in what I do. Don't just come out and just, hey, well, you got any business? I love to work with you. How do you know you want to work with me? I could be some jerk, you know what I mean? Let alone I may not even have business for you. You know what I mean? So you have to do your homework. See, that a lot of times we want to take the easy way out because it's easy to send emails, mass emails. We'll do that all day long rather than pick up the phone or God forbid we do our research first. We look on LinkedIn and we Google someone's name and see what comes up. You Google my name and you'll see a plethora of information that's out there, right? It will probably guide you to LinkedIn or whatever, but it's out there, right? So there's no excuse really for not doing your homework, if that makes sense. Utilize social media. That's number three. Utilize social media. Utilize social media. Oh yeah, everything I say, everything I talk about always leads to social media. Why is that? I don't know, because there's a lot of information that's there that we don't tap into because we look at it as being, maybe it's too hard for some people. I don't know what it is, but utilize social media. Follow the potential client on social media platforms and engage with their content. Like it, make a comment. This can help you understand their interests, business updates, and provide an additional channel for communication. Yeah, slide into my DMs. It's okay. Check me out on TikTok. Leave me a message. Say, hey, what's going on? Love what you do or hate it. I've gotten people tell me that they don't like what I do. I'm like, okay, but at least they're engaging. At least they made a comment. At least I know where I stand. I'm like, I don't know who these people are. They're random people. I don't know. But that's okay. Trolls. I don't know. But that's okay. At least they made a comment. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about. Or what do you do? Or people will come up with anything just to be seen and heard, and that's fine. We got to have those people too, right? We need those people as well. So, but just make sure that we are doing our homework and utilize social media. You'll find out so much information about people. I post everything about what I do, where I am, where I go. I just posted something earlier today I was at Sheraton LAX. going through their lobby, checking out hotels at LAX area. I was at the Westin a couple of days before that. I was at the Ace Hotel downtown LA a couple of days before that. So I am constantly on the go. So all you have to do is just follow me on some of these social media platforms, and you'll know exactly who I am and what I do. Okay, so but we need to do that for. It's not about me. We need to do it for every other client or potential client that we're trying to woo or trying to get their attention or whatever it is. You don't just ask for business and expect. I mean, I wonder what the percentage is for people to actually send out blind kind of emails like that. What is the percentage of people even respond? I didn't respond. I deleted it. Well, no, I didn't delete it yet, but I will. I wanted to use it for this. I had to use it for this little talk here, right? But after that, I'm gonna delete it because I'm not gonna respond back to that. They need to do their homework, and I may have business for them. I don't know, but you never know unless I need more information, and they need to you know at least pretend like they know who the heck I am, or pretend like they know what type of business I have for them or any other potential hotel partner. So, okay, so the next one is attend networking events. Attend industry events or conferences where you may have the opportunity to meet the potential client in person. Networking events provide a more relaxed environment for building connections. Yeah, so if you happen to be going to certain, like I do Connect, I do North Star meetings, I do IPEC, IMEX, all those kind of things. I do those, so maybe you're doing them as well. And you look at the attendee list, like, oh, Russell is going to be there. Let me set up an appointment with him. This is a good way of me knowing who the heck he is, finding out who he is and what kind of business that he has. That's how it happens. I mean, I get people that I don't know before that want to meet with you, right? And other people, other people that do the same thing I do, they experience the same things. But that's a good way to know who the heck people are. You got like 10 minutes to kind of, I get to know you, you get to know me kind of thing. So yeah, so that's a great one. Number 5, offer value. Provide valuable information or resources related to the client's business or industry. This could include sharing relevant articles, industry insights, or tips that showcase your expertise and genuine interest in their success. Yeah, offer some value, right? So throw some stuff out there. Like, I saw this article about you and this and that, or you talked about this, you talked about that. That way I know what's going on, right? Or maybe you offer something about you, and then I know what's going on, right? Oh, I didn't know this hotel was doing that. I didn't know you were, you guys were involved in that. This is great. I love you. Sustainability, okay, I love it. But I don't know unless you tell me. Number 6, arrange a site visit. Invite the potential client to visit your hotel. A site visit allows them to experience the facilities firsthand and be an effective way to showcase what sets you apart, what sets your hotel apart from your competition, right? Yeah. So yeah, arrange a site visit once we've gotten to that point, right? Have me come over, check out your hotel, see what's going on. See, it's not, and it's not all about, oh, we're going to renovate and so. Oh, that's good. I want to see all that stuff too, but I'm actually learning about you. Okay, a lot of people, of course, we want to see hotels. I see hotels all the time. A hotel's a hotel is a hotel. What sets the hotel aside are the people. Okay, so a lot of times we forget that. Yeah, I mean, for clients, yeah, there's some specific things that we want to see in hotels, but the relationship is with you. It's not with the hotel. So I would rather strengthen or build that relationship first, then see the hotel second. But I mean, that's fine. We can do that all at the same time. So that's good. So arranging a site visit is a good thing. Number 7, host an event. If feasible, host an exclusive event at your hotel and invite the potential client, along with other potential clients as well. This could be a networking event, product launch, or industry-specific gathering. Hosting events creates a positive association with your hotel. Yeah, so invite a whole bunch of people there, potential clients, or maybe even clients that that utilize your hotel now. That way we can meet and we can have all conversations about what's going on with your hotel and how they how it's worked for them or their past groups or whatever, or maybe even talk about you as a sales manager. Like, well, hey, how is Joe Smith? You know what I mean? Joe Smith's a good dude. He seemed like a good guy. Oh yeah, Joe Smith is great. He always gets back to us and this and that. Okay, well now I know about Joe Smith, right? Because someone is co-signed for you. So yeah, hosting an event, if it makes sense, if it's feasible, of course, do that. And yeah, put me on that list, right? Put me on that VIP list. I'm there. Number 8, create tailored proposals. What? Meaning you got to do more work? Wait a minute here. Develop customized proposals that address the specific needs and preferences of the potential client. Show them that you're invested time in understanding their requirements and that your hotel is the ideal solution. Yeah, we want to see that. We don't want to see cookie cutter. And I've seen cookie cutter. I know what it looks like, right? I want something specific to me or specific to my company needs, things like that. Not just your whole general, the same boilerplate proposal that you send everyone else. We want to feel special. Hotel site selection or meeting planners, they want to feel special. They want to know that you've done your homework first. They don't just want, the same thing you've been sending to everybody else. You just copy and paste the name and the address. Come on now. We're not that stupid. We know what you guys do, okay? I know what you do because I used to do it early on. But as you become a seasoned sales professional, you know that um, you need to tailor your proposals specifically for that client because no two clients are alike, right? Just like no two salespeople in hotels are alike either. So same thing. Number 9, follow up consistently. What? You got to follow up too? This is too much work. I'm gonna go back to operations. Um, follow up consistently after initial contact. Follow up consistently without being overly persistent. Yeah, that's the key. Regular follow-ups demonstrate your commitment and keep your hotel top of mind. Yes, top of mind. That's what you want to do. Yeah, you don't want to be overly persistent, but you do want to follow up and say, hey, and it's okay to send a quick little email or a text message. At that point, hopefully you do have my phone number where you can send me a text message. Hey, Russell, just thinking about you, and do you have any groups for us? We've already established a relationship. I remember you talked about the group that you had going to our competition. How did that work out? Reference something that we had a conversation about. That shows me that you do listen, you do remember. And it's okay to regurgitate that information, right? To let me know, like, oh, yeah, that's right. We did have a conversation about that. So yeah, so follow up. And I mentioned this before, I go to many, you know, trade shows or convention conferences, meetings, whatever we call them. And then most of the people don't, 100% of people never respond or never follow up. Never been 100, never close to 100%. If I get 20% to 30% of the people follow up after I met them, that's a good thing. But that's normally not even the case, right? So make sure you guys are spending a lot of money. Hotels spend tons of money to go to these trade shows, these conferences, have these meetings, these one-on-ones with meeting planners and hotel site selection experts. Why not follow up? Spend all this money, follow up, okay? Because you never know where it's going to lead to. Because a lot of times people look for people to follow up with them. And let's say it's 2 hotels, right? And one hotel, those 2 hotels are each other's competition. Sometimes, people or hotel site selection people or meeting planners will see which one responds first. I send something or I had a conversation with 2 of these people. They're right across the street from each other. I'm gonna see which one follows up first, and they will get that business. Yeah, we do stuff like that because it's important to see that you really want it, that you've done your homework, you're following up. Why? Like I said, why do we spend all this time and all this money going to these shows and everything, all this travel, and we don't follow up? So the goal should be 100% of the people that you meet with, you follow up with. That's the goal. But you have to be consistent. And number 10, establish trust. Establish some trust. Building trust is essential. Be transparent, honest, and reliable in all your interactions. Trust forms the foundation for a strong and enduring client relationship. Yeah, it does. So yeah, you got to establish trust. Be transparent. Let me know that I invite you to come over, but we're doing a renovation. Okay, all right. Let me take a look. What kind of renovation are you doing? That's fine. That's okay. Just be upfront and be honest. I've been in situations before where, um, I had clients come in and we weren't transparent with the client, meaning their group was coming in and we had planned and the renovation was going on. We had told the client that the renovation was going to be completed before their group showed up. Well, it didn't happen, but we were doing a song and dance around because we just knew it was going to be done before. I mean, renovations go according to plan. Most of them don't, but I was not transparent with the client and it ruined, I would say 100% ruined it, but it tarnished our relationship because she couldn't trust us. She couldn't trust me because I'm the one, I'm listening to operations telling me, that, oh, it's going to be ready, it's going to be ready. And, my job is to song and dance and, tiptoe around everything with my client, right? Well, I wasn't completely honest. And I should have been completely honest as, hey, more than likely it's not going to be done. And then the day they check in, construction is still going on. That is not a good look. So make sure you establish trust. You want to make sure that, what was I saying? You want to make sure you're transparent and honest with the client because if you're not, it's hard to rebuild that trust. And I don't think if we rebooked, we rebooked it, but they ended up canceling. And I guarantee you that they canceled because there was a lack of trust there. And once you lose that, you lose the client, and you probably never regain that business. So I'm speaking from experience here. Establish the trust. So once again, you got 10 things here. Research the client, personalize outreach, utilize social media, attend networking events, offer value, arrange a site visit, host an event, create tailored proposals. Yeah, don't be like everybody else. Follow up consistently and establish trust. That's it, right? Well, those are easy, right? So there you go. Once again, I'm Russell of Hotels. I do these daily check-ins. I always have a good little topic, right? Hopefully that was good. And feel free to rewind it and listen to it as much as you can or much as you want to, because I think it's some valuable information there. Because a lot of times, salespeople are just thrown out there and, without training and, well, this is what you should do. This is how you should do it. And these are suggestions, right? They're not saying, oh, these are end all be all and you got to do them because Russell said so. No, that's not the case. Whatever works for you, do it. But those things are guidelines, right? All 10 of those are guidelines for salespeople in this industry. And we got to get back to taking care of the client, being proactive, not just reacting. Okay, so there you go. That's it. And I didn't mention, but the backdrops or the scenes that I was going through are the Westin LAX. I just happened to be there last week. So what I do is I take photos because it's all about, I do hotel site selection, okay? But when I'm doing these hotels, when I'm going to different hotel sites, I'm taking photos, I'm taking videos because I know I do these daily check-ins daily, Monday through Friday. So it behooves me to show this to you guys because you may not be familiar with this hotel, Westin LAX. You may give me a call and say, hey, you know what? I know you do hotel site selection, you do meetings for people. Can you help me out with this hotel? I saw the Westin LAX. Can you give me, more information about it? I'm the resource, right? That's what I do. So yeah, of course. So it's, to me, hotel site selection and content creating and being a brand show off is all, it feeds off of each other, right? I can't do one without the other. So there you go. So anytime you see me do a daily check-in, more than likely I'm going to be showing or showcasing a hotel for you to see, to check out, to understand. Okay, this is LAX. Okay, I know that hotel. I've driven by it 100 times. Or someone else may say, oh, there's a Westin at LAX? I didn't know that. I mean, I only see the Marriott and the Sheraton and all those. Well, it's on the east end of Century Boulevard, right? So it's the furthest hotel from LAX. So a lot of people may not have seen it because they may not have driven that far down. So there you go. So that's my job, is to make sure that, if I'm seeing a hotel, I'm gonna make sure you see it. And if you have any questions at all, I am a resource. You can reach out to me, russellofhotels.com. That's my email address. And it has that's my website. And it has my email address as well as my phone number. Or slide into my DMs. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. And that's 5 of them, right? That's Facebook, that's YouTube, that's LinkedIn, that's Twitter, and that's TikTok. All those. Yeah, TikTok too, buddy. So yeah, so follow me on those, and if you have any questions at all, just slide into my DMs or instant message me or whatever the heck we call it. So anyway, until tomorrow, because I'll be doing this again tomorrow. You guys have a great day, and as